Hi guys, Kevin Fata here. I hope everyone is doing well. So this is actually my first review video in probably a year as far as I can remember, and it's for a product called ADA Bundle, which is basically it stands for the American Disability Act. I came across this product around a week ago and I contacted the creator straight away. I offered to purchase the product from him. I offered money for it just to test it out, but he kindly gave me basically the copy of the product, just the basic version. So that's all I have today, guys. I'm going to go through the product. I'm going to go through where I've installed it. We're going to talk about bonuses. We're going to talk about why I believe everyone should be putting some effort into actually um, make content more visible, more available, more consumable to people that might have disabilities. Maybe it's hearing, maybe it's eyesight, whatever it may be. So I came along, it only took me, you could say, 2 minutes to install it on my websites. I installed it on our main websites and inside our training members area. So if you're a member of any of these sites, you can actually just log in and you'll be able to check out the plugin, see how it works, everything like that. I apologize, it's a bit slow loading when I'm recording, but everything will show up in just 1 second. So I said in this video that I will say something that that only 1% of marketers actually know about. So I'm actually I've got around 30% hearing in both of my ears, which basically puts out having phone calls with people. It puts out one-on-one coaching. Some of you guys know I used to do a lot of one-on-one coaching. Used to love it, used to really enjoy it. But around 4 or 5 years ago, basically, I started losing my hearing more and more. I didn't feel like the person on the other end of the call would have been getting value for their money because I would keep saying what, having to repeat them, having time to repeat themselves. So basically, for me, I think that was one of the things where I jumped on that. I know from myself personally that the way some marketers and some websites put out content that are not consumable, basically they lose me as a customer, they lose my interest. I never actually return to that website. On the other hand, you might notice that a lot of the training that we've put out over the past 2 or 3 years, even 4 or 5 years, I have invested or spent thousands extra getting this training. Basically, some of the training videos, most of the training videos I put out would now include closed captions, basically subtitles on the video, and I would pay a company rave to do that. And we received hundreds of emails over the past 3 or 4 years from customers stating, saying, Kevin, we buy your product specifically because we've got bad hearing and you put subtitles in your videos. Or in some cases, I put a PDF outline underneath the training video. And people respect it. And when you come along and you're basically opening into a new untapped marketplace. And that's why I think that's why I like this plugin. So in a nutshell, what it does, this is the little plugin here in the bottom corner. It's a blue icon, and when someone clicks on that, they're given all these options. Now you can customize this any way you want. I'm using this on a membership area now. Obviously, it can be used on blog posts, it can be used on sales pages, it can be used on everything. Basically, we're using it across the board. One of the pitches with this was that if you're not using this plugin, you could be sued because your website must be compliant with the American Disability Act, and internationally there is another act which is called Official Website Accessibility Guidelines. So worldwide across the board, you should have a plugin or something on your website that can offer these options. Right, so the things that I liked about it, for example, okay, mute sound. When you log onto a website, you can turn off sound straight away, which is good. You can hide all the images, which is very good as well. You've got a virtual keyboard. I'm just going to go through these and show you the examples. So let's get down here. Let's put on the reading guide, which is basically a blue line underneath it. My eyesight is perfect, but I presume there's a few people that might find this very handy. Stop animations. A lot of people hate animations on a page. I do know that from we getting email replies about the GIF banners and stuff like that. The reading mask I did like. So now you can scroll down the page like this, makes it much easier. You've got the highlight hover, so basically any element, it puts a blue line around it, and you can actually put 2 or 3 things together. For example, here you've got a reading mask, you've got a big black cruiser, and you've got a highlight. Very cool in that sense. Then you've got highlight focus, which I'm not sure what it is, but a big black cruiser, very cool, very handy. You can change that to white. Okay, as we go down, for example, you will see text to speech. I found this very good. It would be handy on a sales page if you didn't want to read the whole sales page. So for example, we can just go like that. We can select the text, put text to speech, and basically a little play button appears here.
Discover how you can protect your websites from hackers, fully secure your content, and save yourself a ton of time, money,
Not sure if you guys can hear that or not. But basically, to me, it's clear it's a female voice. Very, very useful, especially if you had a long blog post or a long sales page. You can just select this to read everything. Right, let's go on to, let's talk about eyesight and this. Again, just throughout my life, there's so many of these things that I've seen in business and everything like that, that I think more people should put more effort into, basically helping out everyone. I'm going to put one example. 20 years ago in Ireland, we used to run a snooker club, a family snooker club, and we had around 150 to 200 members. And I recall that around 10% of the members always had a problem distinguishing between the brown ball and the red ball. Basically, they had eyesight problems in that sense. And we set a rule in that club. There were some people didn't agree with it, which I thought was very, very bad. But we set a rule that anyone that had this issue could come along and say, is this a red or is this a brown? And it seemed fair like that. And it was interestingly enough, only about a month ago, I was playing a game of snooker here in Spain in a new club, and there was a guy came in and he had the exact same issue. And so the issue is all around. I think if you guys look around, you're obviously going to know people with hearing issues, you're going to know people with eyesight issues, and across the board. So let's get into some of these options here. Content scaling, which is basically zoom in, zoom out. Font size I found very cool because obviously some people will want the font bigger and want the font smaller. Then you've got, let me just bring that back. Obviously, if you increase it too much, it will adjust. Then you've got the line height, which can make it bigger and smaller. You've got letter spacing. You've got the text magnifier. So you can come along. Now that's very, very good for people with any eyesight problems like that. You have readable font, like this with the highlighter. Let me just reset this. Get it back to normal if you play around with it too much, obviously. Let me save you hundreds, possibly thousands of dollars. Help you stop spinning your wheels. This is a massive, massive sales page, so it just takes a little bit to load. Okay, let's go down to text magnifier, readable, highlight titles, which is very cool. Highlight links if there's links on the page, left align, center align, and right align. Again, if you start messing around with this a lot, it's obviously going to have an effect on your page. You can just click reset settings. But there's a lot of people that say, listen, I like to read from left to right. So straight away, they can just have the whole page from left to right. Next, you can just unclick it and it resets it. Okay. I found these cool. You've got dark contrast, you've got light contrast, and my favorite would have been monochrome, which is kind of like black and white. And to me, that's very, very easy on the eyes for me to read. Everyone is going to be different. Some people will want high contrast, some people want high saturation, some people want low. And then you can actually come along here and adjust all the colors of the text. So if you prefer to read in that color, it's very, very good. You can adjust the text colors, the title colors. You can even adjust the background color, which is very, very cool. And of course, if you want, you can just reset everything. So the plugin, guys, as I said, I'm impressed with it. I believe that it's going to help a lot of people with with these issues. I believe that the acts that came into place, they should be there for a reason, and people should actually be acting on them and using it. I would love to see that every single website I come to has some sort of feature like this that can help more people. So that is the plugin. That's how I've installed it. I'm going to keep installing it and using it on all our sites. Now let's get into the pricing and all that stuff. Right, so as I said, the whole pitch comes down to websites and business owners are being sued left, right, and center because of not having this little blue icon on their page. The comparison compared to the competition, basically, I've only got the basic version. It's $37. It includes all these features, and it's cheaper. It's a lot cheaper than the other ones. Here's all the features included with the basic version. Now, I just want to show you the funnel. Right, the funnel basic version is $37. The Pro Unlimited version allows unlimited websites. I've been trying to figure out how many is in the basic version, but I've installed 6 and I don't see any problems, so maybe there's 10, I'm not sure. But unlimited websites is a big plus, especially if you want to do agency sites. Or if you've got 100 different websites and you want it on all of them, obviously get the Pro version. The rebranding thing, I found it very, very small. It only says powered by Ad Bundle here, so that's fine. I'm not really worried about removing that. You might be, so that might be worth your investment. Right, the agency toolkit is $67. Right, just look at this for a minute. It takes less than 30 seconds to install this on someone's site. All you do is you come along, you click on Add Website, type in the website name, it appears here. Then you click on Settings, and then you just grab the code and you put it in the body tag. And basically, all teams and sites have just one place where you can put it in, and it's on all your pages on that site. It takes a minute, guys. You could contact any of these business owners that you know, and I was thinking about this today. There's so many companies around here. I could say, oh, listen, if you send me $97, I'll get this on your website. Your users are going to like it, your conversions are going to be better, and they're going to be compliant. And within 20 minutes, it's done. I get $97, $497 payments all day long if I wish to selling this. But what makes it cool is this is all included in the front end, guys. They include a business finder here as well. So all these businesses that are not compliant with this plugin, and there's actually 1,043,654 websites or businesses in this. I'm sure it'll be updated as well. Again, there's so many ways to easily find websites that are not compliant. It's only a matter of creating a list. So widgets, reports, and business finder. It's simple, it works flawlessly. It is exactly what it says in the tin, which is rare these days for many software products, and that's why I am really standing behind this one, guys. So what are included in the bonuses? You are going to get Lead Lock, which is a premium WordPress plugin that captures leads and makes more sales by locking videos until they perform an action. Link supremacy, to improve backlinks. Video Strike is a powerful desktop app that creates presentations. Local business graphics bundle, very good if you're going the local business direction. Cautionary email marketing video upgrade, very, very good. So all these are included in the front end if you purchase, guys. So all in all, it's going to be available for a few days at a discount. It's a very, very good software, guys, and it gets my full support. So if you're interested in checking it out, click the link below this video, purchase it. You're going to get access to the bonuses, and you're going to be set up in 5 minutes with this on your websites. Cheers, guys. Have an awesome day.